Okay, so I am recording this a few hours before our last campaign game. Um, had a lot of things that I was kind of going through in my brain just because this is the first campaign I've ever run. It's run for so long. We've done so much, and you all know, my players, know how I feel about you. You're the best goddamn D&D group on the planet, and everyone else can fight me for that, but you are to me, of course. And so I had all of this kind of going through my brain, and I was trying to figure out, like, what do I want to say? Yeah, I want to be profound. I want to be funny. I don't know. And I think I've said a lot of it to you, at the very least. Um, but to reiterate, you are amazing, and you've made the last 2.5 years amazing, and I've learned so much, and I am honored to call you all my friends. So, like I have learned as I've gotten older, sometimes the best, most meaningful thing that I can say in certain situations is thank you, because it's been a hell of a ride. To anyone watching this who has no idea what I'm talking about, for the last 2.5 years, I have been running a campaign for a group who call themselves the Small, Terrible, and a Dragonborn Party. It's a D&D 5th edition group that was born actually originally out of supposed to be a one-shotter, a small adventure for Taldore Day back in 2017, and we just decided to keep going because it was fun and different, and all of the characters were interesting, and I was trying my hand at a campaign for the first time, and now today's the last game after all of that. So many hours spent together growing and learning and telling the story, and now the party has to make a choice. And it's like I was explaining to someone just a few days ago, the reason that I love tabletop role-playing games so very much is because we as a species have always told stories through cave paintings, through drawings on the ground. We told stories to try to explain natural phenomena in our world, and eventually spoken and then written language came out of it, and language changes and adapts and grows with every bit of advancement in society or cultural change. But one of the things that stays true, the foundation, the bedrock of it, is that we tell stories. It's how we pass the time. It's how we grow bonds. It's how we grow as people. It's how we learn. And that's why it's so valuable to me, and why I feel so honored to have led this group for 2.5 years, because we've been telling this story together, and it's been a hell of a ride. So thank you, my players, my wonderful friends, who are so friggin' delightful and funny and smart, and to this day you still do things where I'm like, what is going on? And that's one of the best parts. And to anyone who's ever watched, thank you. To anyone who's ever been active in chat, thank you. That's been a ton of fun. To the growing community that we have of charity streamers who've been working with us, thank you for your efforts and donating your time. That's really valuable. And I never imagined back on August 26, 2017, that we would have this little community, this little family, that's grown together for a common cause. So thank you for that. It's really special. My players, I love you. I cherish you. You amazing, fucking, crazy ass, fantastic people that you are. I can't wait to see what today brings. So, thank you.